Hello friends, Kid Charming here. So today I'm going to talk about a couple of things. So in life, there are a few things that you might do or whatnot that'll teach you about yourself. Dating. You learn about how you are with other people in a romantic aspect. Cards Against Humanity, because you find out how far you're willing to go to win and what disgusting combinations you're going to use to win. You also learn a lot about your friends at that point too. Like you find out how terrible a person you are and how terrible your friends are. Another one is driving. I didn't know that I was a very angry individual until I started driving. I found out beautiful things about myself, and I had almost like reality checks when I started dating and stuff like that. I found out what it's like to care about another person, with everything that you have, those wonderful, wonderful things. I learned that while dating. I learned how terrible I am as a person playing Cards Against Humanity. And I learned how angry I can get while driving. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I felt like I was being tested today. It's like everybody that was in front of me didn't know how to drive. Either they were going too slow, or they cut me off, or basically those things. Yeah. Like they got it in front of me and then they slowed right down. And I didn't freak out like I normally would. I just took a deep breath. And I didn't yell and I didn't slam on my steering wheel or anything. I just kind of swallowed it and decided that I would do a video on it. I'm going to be very calm during this video, or at least I'm going to try to be. If I'm not, I apologize, though. Probably you're going to find that hilarious. But when you're driving, if you're going over the speed limit, whatever. If you're going under the speed limit, why? I just want to know why. Especially when you're going under the speed limit, when the speed limit is only 50. The speed limit is 50. That is pretty slow. You don't need to go 40. You don't need to go 35. 50 is a good number. I mean, it's the speed limit for a reason. The speed limit's 90. You should probably go 90, especially when you're in the passing lane. Like I was. I was in the passing lane. And a person who didn't know where they wanted to be on the road got in front of me and decided to go 75 in the passing lane. It's called a passing lane for a reason. It's the lane you go in to pass people. Why are you going 75 in the passing lane? I'm sorry, I can't be calm. Why are you going 75 in the passing lane? It's the passing lane. You're supposed to be passing the cars on the other side. They're not supposed to be passing you. They're not supposed to be going over to the right side of the road so they can go around you. It's the passing lane. Sorry. But it's the passing lane, for goodness sake. It has a name. Passing lane. You pass in it. You pass the people on the right side with it. Go 75 in the passing lane. Sorry. I just really find that irritating. If I was being tested, I lost. I just lost. At least I didn't do anything stupid. I've done that before and regretted it. Not because I got in any kind of accident, but I thought back and was like, oh, you could have gotten in some deep doo-doo there, dude. You could have crashed your car, Could have got a speeding ticket. You know, I have fallen into those traps before, and, well, I didn't get caught, but, you know, I have almost caused an accident or two because I got angry. But cautious drivers, okay, I understand that you're scared. I get that driving a vehicle can be very intimidating. But I hope you understand that you're going too slow or taking 5 minutes to turn when there's a turn signal specifically for you in an intersection, yet for whatever reason you decide, I don't know if it's safe to go. It's safe to go. There's no traffic coming the other way. It's a turn signal in a intersection. That means you can go. Don't take 5 minutes so that by the time it's time for me to go, who's right behind you, I can't because the turning signal's now gone. You make people angry, cautious drivers. You make them very, very angry. And I apologize that we may do things that may scare you, like honk our horns or rev our engines. But you need to understand that what you're doing is very irksome and can cause accidents. Your cautious driving, I know, surprising, right? Can cause accidents. So, stop it. Just, I know that's a big thing for me to ask, but I'm just asking you, I'm trying to ask you nicely to just stop. I don't mean stop your car. I mean, just stop being cautious. I'm not telling you to stop driving because that's not going to help you. It's not going to help you at all. You just need to put on your big girl or big boy pants and drive like a person's supposed to drive, which is not going 75 in a 90 area in a passing lane, which is not taking 5 minutes to turn when you have a turn signal in an intersection. You're safe, I promise. I promise if you go the speed limit, you'll be fine. And one day, cautious drivers, you are going to find that you're no longer a cautious driver and that cautious drivers irritate the crap out of you. And then you're going to apologize to everybody who's ever been on the road while you've been on the road, saying, I am so sorry that I made you this angry. Because yes, driving makes people angry. Well, not all people, but a lot of people angry. I'm sorry, I had to get that out. I don't know, I was a cautious driver at one time too. I was nervous. Cars weigh a lot, and you know what? They could be a deadly weapon if used in that way. Don't use your car that way. I'm just saying, don't ever use your car that way. It's wrong on so many levels. But it could be. I mean, it's big, it's heavy. I understand that kind of responsibility can be intimidating. But if you've passed your driver's test, they think you're ready. Little confidence booster for you guys. If you've passed your driver's test, if you've passed your road test, you're good. You're ready. The DMV says you are good. They got you. You got their stamp of approval, my friends. You're good. So stop with all this nonsense. Cautious drivers. A note from somebody who may have anger issues a little bit. Usually really good at controlling them. But a message from us to you. It's really irritating. Makes us really angry, and you can cause accidents. People have been pulled over for going too slow because it causes accidents. You cause people to rage. Road rage is a real thing. Be careful. But not so careful that you're going 75 in the passing lane when the speed limit's 90. 5 under I can understand as long as the speed limit's not like 50 or something like that. If it's like low and you're going 5 under, why? I don't understand why. The 5's not going to bother anybody. It's not really going to do much of a difference. So just speed up that 5 kilometers, please, and thank you. Anyway, I better get into work. I hope you guys enjoyed my rant about driving yet again. And I ranted about blinkers one time. But yeah, had to get that out. It was just too much for me. It had to happen. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Kid Charming out.